Why are we so angry? That is what the cover of the latest issue of The Atlantic asks provocatively. And it is an important question, one that people across America have been asking themselves, surely. The intrepid reporter who dug deep into the question was Charles Duhigg. He says, indeed, anger seems to be the dominant emotion in America today. And he joins me now. So, Charles, we all have this sense, and partly it's the election of Trump, who clearly kind of seemed angry and fed up and enraged in his rallies. But in a sense, the big question is, why does it work? Why is it that it taps into something? Is it your sense that we are, in fact, more angry as a country than we've been?
Absolutely, absolutely. Over the last decade in particular. And the important thing to realize is that this is something Trump took advantage of. But he's the symptom, not the cause of what's going on. It's interesting because in many ways we think of anger as a negative emotion. But a number of years ago, in the late 1970s, a researcher at the University of Massachusetts Amherst sent out a survey to an entire town asking them to talk about the last time they had been angry. And one of my favorite respondents was a woman who said that her husband had recently purchased a new car and had shown it to his mistress before bringing it home and showing it to her. And she was livid, absolutely furious. But what she found was that when she expressed her anger to her husband, they had a productive conversation. They ended up coming up with a resolution, which was he could keep the mistress, but he had to put his wife as first priority. And this is what Averill, the researcher, found, is that anger is actually a very positive emotion. It tends to help resolve rather than exacerbate tensions. When we shout something in anger, it's the densest form of communication available to us, and it tends to force the other person to listen and to help us come up with a solution. So anger isn't a bad thing, it's a good thing.